I wanted to give you guys a legitimate update, not some crazy out of nowhere drunken live stream like I've done a couple times over the past few months. I feel like I've accomplished more in the last 3 months than I've accomplished in like the last 10 years of my life. I've learned so much about myself. I've done so many things that made me uncomfortable and scared, and it legitimately worked out. I don't want to talk your ear off. I'm going to try my best to make this a quick update, but I am in an amazing spot in life. I am so happy. I watched that video, my most recent video, where I talked about going on a break, and it's just so depressing to watch because I was so sad in that moment and in those days. I legitimately got to a point where I wanted to kill myself, like a lot, and was making like weirdo plans in my, like it got really, really dark, and to a point where it started scaring me and my wife, and I reached out to a therapist and a psychiatrist, and that was basically the exact same day that I made that video I just talked about, where I talked about going on a break. And I knew I needed to take a break here because I guess there were just like parts of myself that I didn't want to. I guess there was just like work and things that I knew I needed to do that needed my 100% focus. And I'm starting to understand that YouTube has kind of always been like one of my top priorities, and unfortunately YouTube hasn't been as nice to me as I have been to it. Don't get me wrong, I love every single one of you, but you know, numbers aren't like how they used to be, and that makes it a little rough. Anyways, took the break because I knew I needed to, and I knew I needed to do something different. So I started taking medication, which was a real big, huge jump for me. I'm going to talk about the medications I've been taking and how they've been affecting me and what I think about them after over 3 months of taking them in a future video. But I will say, after 3 months, I mean, dude, like I just said, like these 3 months have been the most productive of my life, the most healthy of my life. My family and I have been the closest in my entire life. I don't want to make recommendations or jump to conclusions before, you know, I give these medications a good enough time, but dude, like it's been 3 months, so I will talk about that in a future video. On top of that, I started doing therapy, something I had talked about for years. I did about 25 sessions of therapy so far, and it legitimately might have changed my life. I'm going to talk about that in a future video too and get more in depth on that. It's just been, healing is the best thing that I've seen, is like, and I'll get into that more in detail in the future. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much. I know I probably already am, but like I said, I've been doing a lot. On top of those things, I got my GED like 5 days ago, and that was fucking crazy. Like I could not believe I did that. I'm going to do a video on that specifically too, and I know it's lame. I'm 31 years old. I got my GED, but fuck, dude, that was so fulfilling. It was just like such a boost of confidence, because it was like a legitimate certificate that showed me, hey, I can do something if I want to. Something as lame as a GED or whatever, just like, wow. And on top of that, I got my driver's license back, which I hadn't had for 8 years, since I got a DUI in 2013, 14. So another lame thing, but it's super accomplishing. I have another thing, hard proof that I've been putting in work, you know, getting my life together. And on top of that, I just got my driver's license yesterday, but on Monday I started a new job with an IT company doing work on computers. It's right down the street from my house, Monday through Friday, and I'm basically gonna be doing like installing software, hardware, just like computer stuff in like an office setting. And yeah, man, it all culminated at once, kind of. And these last 3 months have been wild, dude. They've just been wild. It's been like I'm literally like I haven't tried not to really feel it, or like allow myself to like be like congratulatory towards myself, because I just wanted to keep going. But I did it, man. And that's a big reason why I haven't come back to YouTube yet, is because I told myself I'm not going to come back until I get my GED and my driver's license. I wasn't expecting to get a new job. I wasn't expecting to just look at the world like in this, like, I don't know, this more healthy way or whatever. I just feel like more just normal. You know, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know what it was. What exactly it was. It the therapy? Is it the medication? Is it just me finally culminating, like putting in the work? Is it like, I don't really know, and I also don't really care, you know? So, yeah, man. Like I said, I'm going to talk about more stuff in a video in the future. I changed the YouTube page. I hope you guys like it. Dare Forward is going to be the new smoke something, drink something going forward. I don't know exactly where I'm going with the content. I know I want to make videos on the things I talked about here, and I think I'm just going to go from there. I miss you guys so much, man. I miss you guys so fucking much, and I have so much stuff to share with you guys. I finally have like new stories to tell here and there, and like I'm not just going to be repeating all the same stuff over and over. So yeah, man, I'm just so happy, and I thank you guys for giving me this little break, especially the members who've been paying for 3 months with no content. I appreciate you guys so fucking much. Yeah, man, this is a new beginning of Audible 484, and I can't wait. So hope you guys enjoy. I got new music on the way too. Amazing new music, probably the best music I've ever made. So yeah, I can't wait to share with you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon.